guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. We are still here at the New York Auto Show, day 23, and guess what? We had to stop at the Dodge booth. Still bringing some fresh excitement is this vehicle right here. What is it? This is a 2024 Dodge Hornet RT, but this is not your standard RT. This is a GLH. What does that mean? Goes like hell. But before we get into this performance SUV, let's talk about what's going on here. Dodge is making some big changes. We all know that. They're going towards electrification with the Charger. They're making changes to the rest of their lineup, but they're also bringing something fresh, something new. We did do the first drive of the RT not too long ago, and if you didn't see that review, which I hope that you did, if you didn't, I'll leave the link at the end of this one. Well, guess what? The GLH is going to be that direct connection performance upgrade to the Hornet RT. So what does that mean? That means you're going to get a distinct look. That also means you're going to get more power and performance. But what I want to find out is, if you're looking for a small size SUV, is this one the best one to buy, especially if it's performance oriented? Let's go ahead, let's dive into our GLH and find out. Right off the bat, I'm absolutely digging the color combo on this particular model. Now, we were at Dodge Speed Weeks last year and we brought you that one right there, which is the black GT that has the GLH option, but this is the RT. This is the one with more power, more performance. Now, at the front of the business, you're gonna get, of course, you're still gonna get full LED lighting, especially with the daytime running lamp, but you're still gonna get a zonk, fake vents. On anything that uses the word hell in the name, like GLH, I wanna see some functionality there, so that is a zonk. But as we come across the front, I like what they did with the stripes. You have the gloss black that turns into satin black all the way down to that lower lip, and it definitely gives it that traditional Dodge Mopar or no car kind of style. Forward-facing camera, we got the Dodge badge, and I'm actually digging the way that it blends in with the rest of the flat black, but it's actually a metallic gray with the Dodge badge. Now, getting up onto the hood, this GLH model has the gloss black stripes on the satin black hood. GLH with the letters, like I said, goes like hell, and that was something that was coined in the 1980s when Carroll Shelby was working with Lee Iacocca at Chrysler, and they were creating some smaller size hot hatches. Look it up on Google, you'd be surprised, but definitely with the functional heat extractors and the way they did the stripes, looks very aggressive. Now, as we come around the bend, what are we working with? Wheel and tire setup. Now, on this particular GLH, you're gonna find these wheels, machined aluminum with that gunmetal metallic gray finish. And if you're wondering, well, Joe, what's the size of this wheel? 20-inch wheel with the Brembo calipers. And remember, this particular one, being an RT, has that plug-in hybrid component. So like we brought to you, you're looking at that extra horsepower, 283 horsepower, 383 pound-feet of torque. That is torque that you would find on a V8 by Dodge in this hot hatch of an SUV. Of course, I love the way you have that metallic gray painted around the fenders, especially the way it pops with the white. And of course, we can't forget the Hornet badge. Really pops nicely with the bright red accents. Now, coming down the side, you got your gloss black on your mirror caps, your turn signals, 360-degree cameras. Up top, you'll notice that that satin black goes all the way with the stripes from front to the rear, and then with the whole setup, color match on the door handles. Love the way you got the GLH on the side. And like I said, GLH goes like hell. This has all-wheel drive, remember, with that electric axle for the back, and this is a plug-in electric hybrid, remember, that brings some performance. Now, at the rear, you can clearly see the stripes as they come up and over and down, and then as we work it way all the way to the floor, we got our gloss black RT badge. Love the illumination. That's something that Dodge has always done very well, especially since the introduction of the modern Charger and Challenger, the way they do their rear LED lighting, even the way they kind of brought very subtle that direct connection. You can see the gloss black. Lori's doing a great job showing that against the flat black. And then on the bottom portion, you're gonna get that nice wide open exhaust slash cut, blends in nicely with that rear lower bumper area. But why don't we go ahead, let's get inside this GLH and see what it brings. All right, guys, we're inside this Hornet GLH, and it's great to be able to sit inside this and really showcase what they're bringing on the interior. Now, no official pricing for this yet, but expect it to hit the streets in 2024. Being a performance-oriented vehicle, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes up against the new Kona N that's also going to be making an appearance in 2024, plus the other hot hatches. But let's see what they're bringing to the door panels. That nice, clean style. I love the gray, the silver on the Harman Kardon speaker grille cover, and of course, that nice red stitching on the armrest. Good sized door pocket, easily be able to fold 2 New York style slices of pizza and a bottle of Mountain Dew to wash it down. Going from the door panel to the dash, they bring the red stitching throughout, gives it a nice cohesive look. You got the 10.25 inch infotainment system screen, Uconnect 5, I can't turn it on. All you're gonna see are fingerprints. We do have our toggle switches for the dual climate control, wireless charging, 12 volt USB-C, USB-A, and this is gonna control your 9-speed automatic. 2 cup holders, nice leather on the armrest. Open it up and you could put a statue of the Statue of Liberty right in there. Nice small size, red leather on the seating with the Dodge badge. Great bolstering. You do have power assist for the passenger, power assist for the driver, but the best part is the steering wheel. Come on over. I want to show you behind the business end of this Hornet GLH. All right, guys, business time behind the wheel. Remember, you not only have 2 memory seat settings, but actually 3 memory seat settings on this vehicle. Pedal box could use a little sprucing up. I am going to zonk that. I would like to see some aluminum pedals and a nice sized dead pedal, but you do have your seat controls for your fully adjustable driver's seat. Plenty of space in here. They really did a good job not making it feel too tight in here. Steering wheel, though, is spot on the money. Flat bottom. Love the 2 different pieces of leather style that they bring. You have your e-drive modes, because remember, this is a plug-in hybrid. And behind that, you'll notice these surfboard style paddles that are metal to go up and down that 9-speed automatic, and I love the dash. Obviously, we can't show you all the displays, but watch the full drive, and that's the front of the Hornet staring at you smack dab in the center. It's gonna sting you right in the neck, and then you're gonna find out you're allergic and then need an EpiPen to save your life. But why don't we go ahead, I'm gonna skip the back seat. Let's get into the cargo area and see what we could haul in this compact, small SUV. All right, guys, surprise, we're in the back seat, and you'll see why I'm saying surprise in a couple minutes. Now, what you are gonna be surprised to is just how much space is in this Hornet. It is crazy how they were able to organize everything to where a 6-foot-tall Joe Raiti could sit in this back seat and fit back here. And it feels pretty good. Now, the backs of the seats, you have the leather, the red leather all the way around. Nice sized pockets. I would say easily you could put 4 bagels, New York style bagels back here. I just wouldn't put any cream cheese because you're gonna just bust cream all over the back interior, so you don't wanna do that. But 4 New York bagels, just put the cream cheese on them when you get home. This little command center is pretty nice because not only do you have AC vents, you got a USB-C and a USB-A. A lot of manufacturers are just putting USB-Cs now, but there still are old school people that use USB-As. I got my own pocket here, which is really nice for my own bagels because I don't like to share. That's one thing, you know, growing up in a family of 6 kids. I'm the oldest of 6 kids, especially when it comes to food. I don't like to share. And being Italian, it's all about food. You eat when you're happy, you eat when you're sad, or you eat when you're reviewing cars. It's kind of crazy. What's also crazy is you have a nice armrest. Super soft with that red leather, 2 cup holders, and there's a pass-through. Look at this. Watch, my arm's going to disappear. Ow! No, just kidding. There's nothing back there. I just like to sometimes bring the surprises, but definitely nice to have that pass-through, and it's nice that, guess what? The backseat passengers get the same great-looking seats, stitching, perforated, the whole 9 yards, as the front seat passengers. That's another thing that some manufacturers are not doing. But let's go ahead. You're going to see why I said surprise. We're going to get in that cargo area in this GLH. All right, guys, cargo area time. You're going to hit the button. Nice electric assist. The best thing about this goes like hell Hornet is that you can actually carry things as you go like hell. So you're going to be greeted to a nice space of cargo area. And if you're sad that we didn't show you the back seat, like I said, watch the review at the end of this one of the full first drive that we just did with Dodge not too long ago. But definitely nice low cargo floor. You got plenty of space. The seats are gonna do the 60-40 split, which means you could haul things to your autocross event and use this as your primary autocross vehicle. So it's like a dual purpose vehicle so that you don't have to buy an SUV and something that's sporty to go do some autocrossing in. You could do it in this Hornet GLH. But let me know what you think. Is this the best new smaller SUV available for the upcoming year? Let me know in that comment section. But if you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit the subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raiti's Rides family. Of course, we need to give it up to the strongest camera person in the whole world. Lori working that camera like a champ. I know right now she wants to choke me, but thank you, Lori, for all that you do. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.